Hi, everyone. Hello. As you can see, this is not Jenny. This is Cindy. Ah. Cindy, she is one of our beautiful light workers, and she is our special guest reader for tonight because Jenny is celebrating her birthday.
Jenny's partying it up for her birthday. Woohoo! Happy birthday, Jenny.
Is in Florida, and she's been sending pictures all day, and I'm just like,
From the
what
beach.
are you doing? Enjoy. Stop sending pictures. Enjoy Florida. Her daughter happens to work for like Delta or something. And so she gets the business on flights. So she's always like popping places. And I'm like, must be the life.
Must be nice. She's sending you pictures. It's like a wish you were here.
Wish you were here. So I was hitting the button and I was like, hey, we're going to live stream, Cindy. And are you ready? And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm not ready. Say hi when you pop on so that we know you're here. And if you want let me do the right caption here. Give us a card pull or a yes or no question in the chat if you're ready, but we'll just kind of chit chat for a second. Cindy, tell us about your week.
My week. Oh my gosh. It feels like it's been 2 weeks in one, right? Running back and forth and, doing my normal 9 to 5 plus my breath work, and yeah, it's been a good week.
When is the next time you're doing a breathwork class in the studio?
Tuesday is the workshop.
Yes.
So an actual breathwork session on the third Tuesday of the month, every month. So that'll be on the 15th, on Tuesday. Yes. And it's an actual small group session.
I'm so excited. Oh man, keep chatting. I forgot I have to share this real quick. Let me share this to the group.
Okay.
So tell anyone who doesn't know about breath work, what is breath work real quick?
Okay, so breath work is a form of meditation, basically. And you can access altered states of consciousness in a sober state. Yes.
Which is freaking phenomenal. Like breath work is
so tell anyone who doesn't know.
Sorry. I love breath work, and I have done breath work with a few different people. There's lots of different ways to do breath work, and I don't think that people understand that. Talk a little bit about your specific kind of breath work.
My specific kind of breath work is conscious connected breath work. So it's very, very gentle. I play some awesome music. You lay on the floor on a yoga mat and with a nice cozy blanket, and you breathe in a specific way that I will tell you. It's very gentle. It's very unstructured. Some of those are real, like Wim Hof is, you have to do this and then you do this and you have somebody screaming at you the whole time. And it's not like that at all. This is very, very, very gentle. And you don't always have an out-of-body experience. You don't always access an altered state of consciousness. Sometimes it's just blissful relaxation. Which
I love it. Just relaxing. Just like calming your ass down for 2 minutes.
Right.
I love that.
And that's the thing. That's why I love breathwork so much, because like when I try to do meditations, my brain just doesn't stop. And if you can control your breathing, you can control your brain. You can get your brain to stop for a minute.
I think that as like a Reiki practitioner, I use breath at the beginning of all of my sessions and all of my meditation groups. Breath is so important. And it is interesting that there are some breath works that are very jarring. I've done very jarring breath works, which are beautiful. And there is this more gentle, delicate way. So it's really, really fun. So hello,
and they're
Mom.
all great, not knocking any of them, but mine just happens to be my favorite. Very, very gentle. I happen to be a trauma survivor. And so anything that's too jarring on my nervous system is not a happy thing for me. I need a nice, gentle, relaxing,
Yeah.
The breath has its own intelligence. It meets us where we are, gives us the experience that we need and that we allow.
Absolutely. I love the allow piece. The allow piece is so awesome.
So
if you guys are popping on, let us know if you want a card. If you just say card in the comments if you want us to pull a card for you. Or if you have a particular question, just say yes or no and ask the question, and we will read it and do our best to help you make the decision or give you more insight on the question that you're asking. Show us the crystal. So there's a crystal fair this weekend. Do you know that at Golden Spike?
I did not know that. Oh no.
Yeah. Show
At Golden
everyone the
Spike?
crystal that you showed us. Yeah,
So I have a little celestite friend right now. My color isn't very good on my screen. I don't know if you can see. Beautiful pale blue.
It's so cute and sparkly.
Yes. I mean, I'm a druzy slut for sure, but but this is celestite, so it helps with angelic connections, and
I love that. Celestite is so pretty. It's actually usually really blue, right? Like a lighter blue color.
Beautiful pale blue. I wish you could see the color, but you just can't.
It's so, I feel like you can never see color on stones. I'm trying to get the details for the show here. That's why I'm looking at my phone. I feel like you can never see colors in stuff like that very well.
Yeah. You just can't on the computer.
Shoot. You guys are just going to have to Google it. There is a gem show at Golden Spike this weekend.
Good to know. Awesome.
I'm going to go. I don't know what day I'm going to go. I'll let the group know if anyone wants to say hi while I'm there. Not that I'm that famous, but.
Oh, I might want to go and say hi.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I go. Okay. So my mom.
So Sean wants a card for him.
So that's my mom. So it's my mom and my dad. Yep. So we'll talk. Whatever. We'll pull a card for them.
Pull a card for mom.
For moms. For moms.
Well, so I have this deck.
Yeah. Why don't you pull for my mom? That feels really good. Okay. Pull a card for her. And I'll pull for my dad.
Card for Jasmine's mom.
Mama Bonnie.
Okay, Mom. This is your card.
This is that almost makes me think of gem shows up here. Not my mama saying that she wishes that they had gem shows back there yet. That looks like almost like Lemurian, that guy.
Well, in fact, and I'll hold it up while I'm reading. How about that? Sanat Kumara, which means eternal youth, is an advanced cosmic light being who is dedicated to helping the earth rise up towards the light. He is, as far as I'm concerned, the author of the book, the leader of the Keepers of the Light. He has been acknowledged as a god in Hinduism and in the, I can't read that, Mahabharata story, which has come down from heaven bearing God's divine plan. In more recent times, he's been acknowledged as coming from Venus and bringing through unconditional love. He has eyes that are made of the cosmos with the ability to penetrate the soul and activate its brightest light yet. He can seem otherworldly because his looks are beyond human. He is a being of the light shining with the purest intentions. Beautiful card. Oh, maybe you couldn't even see that this whole time. Sorry.
No, he is beautiful. You can see his.
He is beautiful. And those eyes, you can't see that bright blue of the eyes, but oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So it says, you are here to light up the world. You may feel that you're being pushed or that there's a lot of going on at once. And this is because your energy is magnetic to others and they want it in their life. Take the time to listen to your inner voice. Remember the cosmic light of heaven and draw it into you. That is all you need to do to inspire the world.
I love that. Tell us what you think about that card. Dad, this card is for you. This is really funny because I actually pulled this card for Parker earlier today. Parker is my husband. And it says, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And a lot of the feeling behind this card is like, shake off that yuck. And it feels so timely with the season that we're in. Like we're getting ready to step into spring. step into that new energy, have fun with it, really inviting in this new energy, allowing it to come for you, and have a good time with it. Try something new that you wouldn't do before, is really the vibe I'm getting. Try something new.
Shake it up, baby.
And if you dance, make a video of it so that we can post it on YouTube. Tell us what you think about that. Having a good time for both of you, mom and dad. Go and have a good time. Benita, card pull, please.
Benita, card pull. Do you have a preference for deck, Benita?
We have a few different decks. I am feeling not this deck. Oh, yes. I thought this was going to come forward and I didn't grab it. So this deck is called the Animal Spirit. It is a favorite of many of the people in the studio. Carrie, particularly, loves this deck.
Benita says whatever is good. She'll take whatever we think is
perfect. Hello,
her deck.
Stacy. Hello. Okay, Benita.
Your mom loved her card.
Benita, the golden egg. The golden egg is a spirit. It's connected to the spirit element. I'm really noticing the sacred geometry in this card. And the nest, such a beautiful nest. Source is asking you, Benita, to take a couple of breaths.
Hey, breathe.
Breathe.
I highly recommend it.
I was just thinking that. I was like, oh, interesting. Cindy's here. And I'm like, take a breath. The message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Yeah, it really feels like this deep energy is coming within. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of the modern day life. That makes sense with the breath. Like really taking time for you, really taking... Vibration is so important, and it's less about the words. Like you guys have heard us talking about light language quite a bit lately. It's less about what the words mean and what the vibration feels like. So when we can stop, when we can allow that energy to come out of our soul, out of our body, and really feel what is the vibration of our heart, that is our truest alignment. The vibration of our heart is our truest alignment, is our purest alignment. And it feels like Source is just trying to remind you that you have that golden essence. You have that golden ray within you. Inviting you to do very gentle practices, yoga nidra, very gentle meditation, maybe gentle breath work. Just a little plug.
Breath is the quickest way to get you to your heart.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an adventure practice. This is something we talk about all the time. This is not something that you can just say, today I'm sitting. This is something that's like 5 minutes every day or 5 minutes every hour, depending on what you need. Need. And you don't have to give any more or any less than what you need at the moment, and your body knows. So really listen. This requires being so intimate with our very essence and comfortable with being vulnerable with ourselves. But feels like it. Your chest, he goes on to say, your chest might swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long time. Listen to this message of the old friend. Allow it to come in.
Beautiful.
Obviously, it's connected to the heart chakra, but there's this really cute little baby inside the egg. We're doing so much inner child work right now in Rising. It's all about inner child work. All of my clients, everything that's coming in for individual session clients is all inner child. So, Benita, tell us what you think. How does that feel for you? my mom and dad lost their dog that has been with them for a very
Aw.
long time. So just sending love for that.
Yeah.
Her name is Blue, and she was a lovely old soul. Stacy, friend, card pull. I think it's your deck.
My deck for Stacy.
I think the message she needs is in your deck.
Okay, Stacy. Here is your card. Archangel Michael.
Oh, yes.
All right. Archangel Michael. We love the archangels. They're always there for us, right?
Archangel Michael is a badass too.
He is a badass. Oh my goodness. All right. So the immediate description of the card says, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Yes. Your angel team is with you now. You are not in this alone. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so that they can come in and share their light of miracles. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solutions from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you so that you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve. I love that. How does that feel, Stacy?
I love that.
Oop, I just lost audio, Jess.
Maybe it's working
There you
now.
are.
I'm hitting you.
Okay.
My dogs decided to say hello as the kids left the door. Stacy, that one feels so beautiful for you. And just like I was checking your elements and you know what the elements are. Just metal, like really surrendering and letting go, letting him come in, letting him help you, trusting that he will and that you can clear stuff. Benita says, it's on track with what I've been feeling. That's so good. I'm so glad. Thank you for trusting us to pull for you. Anne, hi, Anne. Let us know if you want us to pull a card. Let us know how you're feeling. If you have any follow-up questions, any yes or no questions, let us know. Those are always fun. It's always a little spicy. I have a new deck.
Spicy.
I have a new deck. It hasn't made its debut yet. I'm waiting for the right person.
Maybe it's my turn.
Should I pull for you in the meantime?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, I don't have a question. just tell me what I need.
If you want a card pull too, I'm going to do Cindy real quick. Let's see. Let's see how good I am.
We all know how good you are, Jazz.
Every once in a while, energy workers struggle, like, you know. So I like to tease myself about it because it's funny.
Yeah, well, it's hard to stay in the zone all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Earth Dragon. I'll read it too because it's kind of shiny. The Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. It's like Archangel Michael's coming a little in for you as well. Stay grounded and be ready to serve. Stick to energy clearing. You can move forward in life. Oh, I love this dragon, and I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you, but look how beautiful.
Please.
Like just all of this energy spirals that are bringing in this, it's water. It's all water energy going up into his body. Oh man, I love it.
Gorgeous. The card is super shiny, and I have to get close because you know
it's hard.
Women of a certain age, and the glasses on or off or whatever, right? Yeah.
You're like, I can't see. I don't know what's happening. Hey, let's see what's coming in. Really connecting to soil. It's really asking. I just kind of see you like really digging into soil. Digging into the soil, putting your hands into the soil, really connecting.
This time of year, I always want to plant things.
Yeah, sources like do that. You should plant. It is time to clear unwanted energies that are preventing your life from moving forward. Some of these may be in earth under your home or your office or where you travel. Call on the earth dragons to ask them to remove that is not in accordance with divine light. This feels a lot like clearing auric energy. Like there's just stuff that's like kind of stuck in your aura that is well gone. It's well done. You've worked through it. Just asking the dragons to come and really finally cut and clear this energy from your life. These frequencies are rising within the land that literally, like, it's really feeling like literally the land you are walking on, clearing the land you are walking on, and everything that's beneath where you are constantly. That's really interesting. I've never had a reading like that. Where it's like clear the land, like so very clearly, like it's not about, excuse me. Ooh, it's not about you as a person. It's about you clearing
the land
underneath it. Yeah.
Hmm.
This card is also suggesting that you may be called on to planetary service. Take a moment to direct your thoughts and make them very clear. Really knowing and understanding, which you've been doing so much work on breath work and knowing what you're serving and how you're serving and how you want it. So that just feels right in line. When you walk, think of the earth dragons and connect with them as you walk. Ask them to ground you and your vision. For this card signifies that they are now boosting your spiritual journey and are ready for you to fly.
Beautiful. I love that. Thank you.
I'm interested to see what happens when you like put a little intention in clearing
the land. Yeah. Well, I live in Huntsville. Our house was built in 1973, I think. And so, who knows what's buried out there?
Who knows what, like, I hate to say the word entity because that's just kind of like not my jam, but like there's just is energies of like situations and stories and stuff that happen.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Stacy
says, thank you. That's interesting. It goes along with what's going on in my life, working on letting the universe and guides lead the way and not being in control.
You got this. You got this. You can totally do it. You can. I know Stacy well. She's good people. Okay.
All right, Stacy, you got this. And your angel team is helping you.
Well, and who better to have to help you release
right?
control than Archangel Michael? Like, come on.
Totally.
Come on. Don't be afraid. I know there's a bunch of you. I see you guys. I see you on here. Say hi. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know if you want a card pull, and we'll pull for you. I'm trying to think of my week. It has been such an interesting week. It was fun. I recorded and I talked about after the session, but it has today. So you guys know sometimes I do energy work on horses. It's not something that I do a whole lot of like promoting or anything like that because it's more of like when people are called. This week alone, 4 phone calls about energy stuff with horses. So it's been really fun. And it's not something that I really put a lot of attention into. For a while I was really kind of debating if I would, but it's been kind of fun because they're all like really understanding the personal aspect of it and like the personal growth and you having to grow as a person. So it's been kind of fun. And it's like the weather is getting nicer outside, so it's not so bad to be outside.
Yeah, this time of year, seriously, I always want to go dig in the dirt and plant things because I can't really up here yet. We still have snow in Huntsville, and so there ain't no planting happening right now.
You guys still do have snow up there. I was up there. Our retreat house is up in Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
And I was up there.
Yeah. And it's so pretty up here. I'm pretty sure I don't know exactly which house it is, but I'm pretty sure I can see it from my living room, the retreat house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the neighborhood. I'm like way down by the highway, but yeah.
Nice. Because it's like right on like Snow Basin Road and stuff. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, guys, say hi. Let us know if you have any questions. If not, we are going to go ahead and pull the last card of the night. Was it as scary as you thought it would be? Everyone is so scared to go live. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, it is nerve-wracking to go live, but I've been counseled to say yes to opportunities this month. So I am.
So she did. She's like, you want a guest host? Sure. I'm going to do this guest hosting thing. I'm going to jump. That is such an interesting thing, though. Like, when you just say yes to like the craziest stuff, even if it turns out wonky, like you still feel really good about it because you're like, I just tried it. I just tried something new and it was great.
And nobody died, and it was okay, right?
No one died.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
It's Facebook.
And if the video turns out awful, you can just delete it.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Well, and you know what? It's funny because I just got my hair done today. Like it's just literally just been done. So, I mean,
you're fresh.
It's a perfect time to go live.
Work.
Fresh and sassy. Like, I don't know. She doesn't really know she doesn't style it. She doesn't really know how to deal with curly hair. And she always wants to like touch it. And I'm like, stop touching it. The more you touch it, the more it frizzes when it's drying, right? And I like to air dry. I hate hairspray. You know, I remember so many years of my youth not doing so many fun things because I didn't want to mess up my hair. And now it's like, girl, let's live our lives. The hair will dry how it dries. And right. Yeah.
I forget that you have curly hair. That is such a thing because you have curly hair. Amber has curly hair and Carrie has curly hair.
And Carrie.
And you guys are always talking about it. Well, maybe not you, but those other two
it's
are
a
talking
thing.
about it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pull a card for the room for whoever's listening. Just what inspiration does the collective need? What do we all need as a whole? This is a Lightworker deck. It's actually, Jenny usually pulls from this deck quite a lot, but I bought it because I really like it. Answer the call.
Oh, say yes to the opportunity.
It's like we knew. It's like we knew this card was going to get pulled. Say yes to the opportunity. That actually is not what it says, but I read it like that's what it was saying. It says, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? And it's so beautiful because there's a woman. This is a woman, not that it matters to you. And there's a little bit of water here and just beautiful mountains and the sunrise. This card deck literally has the best. I really love the images on this card deck. All right, let's see what this one has to say. Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary and it might not make sense at first. And that's something that's really interesting. I think that stops people a lot from saying yes to things. Is how is this going to play into my we feel this need to really over plan. And Source, especially right now, we are in this transition phase of water, winter energy, waiting and moving forward. And there's this delicate dance you have to play. If Source is guiding you, say yes and move. If Source is guiding you to sit still and be within you, that's okay too. We're in between seasons right now. It's about to happen. We're bound to shift. But take time for yourself, right?
It's okay to rest.
Yeah, and it's okay for things to not make sense either. It's totally okay. But if you trust your soul's yearning, you will live a life beyond your mind could possibly imagine. I have to say, so this is so true. Because if you would have asked me 2 years ago if I would be here doing this, if I would have owned a studio, if I would have been in downtown Ogden, absolutely not. I would not have thought anything. And we already had a studio at this point. Carrie and I were already together. We were already working. So it's just so interesting how Source can really guide you in a way that you would not have even had any clue.
Right. And if we limit ourselves to our own imaginings, our own decisions, we could have a pretty, limited life. If we open ourselves up to what Source has for us, holy crap.
The world is
Yeah.
literally your oyster if
Yeah.
you allow source in. And not like we have free will. We can say no.
Absolutely.
And we can
Right.
try
If it's a
things
no,
on.
we can feel that it's a no, right?
Yeah.
If it's not right. But
So
so
maybe
that's
if
the
it's
thing.
not, hell
I
no.
recently listened to somebody was talking about how to know what's the right move. And they said, measure it out. If the longing is greater than the fear, do it.
I love playing with emotions as boundaries. Emotions are our best guides. They really are.
Absolutely.
And fear is the first one. Fear for me means I need to sit in it. If I'm feeling really fearful, then there's something that I'm missing. There's information that I'm missing, and I need to sit in it for a second. And I love fear. Fear is my driver. Like if I'm afraid of something, it's not that it means I'm going to grab it by the horns and take on, but I am going to really contemplate it. If I'm afraid of something, I'm really going to contemplate why I'm afraid of that.
Yeah, you definitely want to
Fear
look at it because the ego is always going to go to fear because anything new is not safe.
it's
Anything new.
unknown.
Yeah.
It's unknown. So
And that
how could
doesn't
you?
mean that it's not really safe. It's just that the ego doesn't think it's safe. And the ego's job is to keep us safe. So, you know, so of course it's scary to try something new, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't.
Yeah. And I think my other favorite emotion to talk about a lot is anger, and just the fact that anger is the catalyst for change. Anger is how we make change. That energy of change feels the exact same as anger. And when we just stuff that anger in, it can be so disruptive to our body. It's like
Yes.
all of the feelings are coming in still, but you're not letting anything out. And so you're like compressed in this, literally creating compression in your body and tension
Yes.
and tightness. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so it
Okay.
manifests in all kinds of physical ways, usually, right? Anger can really mess up our bodies if we hold it in.
Absolutely. And it doesn't mean that you need to rage out and like
No,
punch holes and
anger
stuff.
doesn't have to be scary and hurtful.
It can be beautiful and flowy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this card
I
goes on
remember
to
one time I was getting ready to do a breathwork session because I had a lot of anger that I needed to get rid of. And I was doing a self session and I really thought I was going to be screaming and raging. And I ended up dancing it out on the mat, on the floor. It was amazing. I got all that anger out.
I feel like I dance so much when I really move in breathwork sessions. I like move positions, move all kinds of ways because it's just so it does feel nice to like dance it out and to move it out. I love that, especially with music on.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this card goes on to say, whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. For Christ's sake, do not overthink it. Do not wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan, which by the way is never coming. Just take the first step and then the next one will fall into place for you.
It's true. Testify, girl.
You're not going to get a source is not going to give you a step-by-step plan.
No.
And the more you want a step-by-step plan, the less it's like sometimes source can be like a really stinky kid who's like, you want me to clean my room? No. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
But one little tiny baby step in the direction you want, and all of a sudden everything flows.
It will happen for you. And not forcing it to happen, not making it happen, just allowing it to happen, allowing it to be.
But also taking that first step.
Yeah. Oh, the first step usually is surrendering to that. This might actually work out.
Yeah.
Like maybe this will be okay. Maybe this will not be the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Maybe something great might come from it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You never know. And if it doesn't turn out perfectly or the way I thought it might, that doesn't mean it was a bad thing to do either, right? What did I learn?
Yeah, what did I learn? What did I heal? What I love the idea of getting a no answer because it's like just because I said no, hey star, just because I said no, I got a no answer, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I'm less of a person. It doesn't
Absolutely.
really mean anything at all. It just
Right.
means you gotta
Usually a
throw
no
hands.
means there's something better. It's either not yet or no, because this is
Yeah.
coming
This
instead.
other thing
Yeah.
is coming that's way better.
Yeah.
Or there's so many different things that it can mean.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, lovelies. It has been so much fun to hang out with you tonight. It's been so much fun to have Cindy on with us and be our little guest host while Jenny is living her best life in Florida.
Happy birthday, Jenny!
Happy birthday! If you're on, just say happy birthday to Jenny in the comments so she can feel all kinds of love. And we will be back next week. We're going to be moving from 6 to 7 o'clock, just so that you guys know we'll be doing these live on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. So we will see you then. Bye.